This is not an accident. Tonight, heaven interrupts your ordinary life with an extraordinary revelation. Someone you thought belonged to your past has never truly left. Their love for you has been guarded like a flame in the dark, refusing to be extinguished. And now, destiny is stirring, preparing to place before you a surprise that will rewrite the story of your heart. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to deliver a word that has been prepared for your spirit. This is not about nostalgia. It is about divine timing. A turning point. A holy intersection between what once was and what is about to be restored in your life. Listen closely. The Spirit of God has a way of resurrecting what human hands have buried. A connection you thought broken, silence you thought permanent, will soon become the stage for an unexpected return. This is not a random memory haunting you. It is a signpost of what is unfolding even now. The one who once held your heart carries a love so deep that no distance, no mistake, no passing of years could erase it. And heaven has seen your tears in the quiet hours, the moments when you whispered, "Did I matter? Was I truly loved?" The answer is yes, beyond what you can imagine. But let me shake your soul awake with this truth. You are not waiting for them to return as they once were. That version of the story is gone. This is about renewal, about transformation. Just as a caterpillar cannot go back once it becomes a butterfly, the person stepping toward you now is no longer who they used to be. They have been humbled, refined, and awakened. They return not to repeat history, but to reveal how love, sanctified by time and guided by God, can be reborn in ways stronger than before. And you too have been prepared. You are not the woman you once were. You are wiser, stronger, clothed in dignity, and ready to receive love that matches your growth. Eckhart Tolle teaches that life always gives us the exact experience we need for our evolution. What looked like abandonment was preparation. What felt like betrayal was instruction. What appeared as silence was protection. And now, like the turning of seasons, what was frozen begins to thaw. You may feel it already. Subtle shifts, dreams that echo their presence, an inner knowing that refuses to be silenced. Pay attention. These are not coincidences. They are divine breadcrumbs, guiding you to the moment when surprise will meet destiny, and love once thought lost will rise again like morning after the longest night. Do not turn away from this. You are here because your spirit has been crying for confirmation, for clarity, for a sign that what you sense is real. And here it is. The one from your past who still loves you is closer than you think. Their heart has been restless, pulled toward you like the tide pulled by the moon. They may not even fully understand why, but heaven does. And in the coming days, you will witness the unfolding of something that will leave you breathless. Stay with me until the end, because the revelation I will share is not just about them. It is about you, your healing, and your divine future. You have been waiting for a sign that your story is not over, and here it is, a divine interruption, declaring that the chapters ahead will not resemble the pain behind. This is not merely about someone loving you. It is about your entire life being shifted into a new dimension. When God orchestrates a return, it is never just about romance. It is about restoration, wholeness, and revealing how much you have always been worth. The surprise that is coming will not only shock your heart, it will awaken the part of your soul that has been asleep, whispering that love, true love, is not gone. Imagine it, a knock at the door, a message on your phone, a voice you thought you'd never hear again, arriving at the exact moment you stopped expecting. But here's the twist. This love is not returning to complete you. You are already whole. It is coming because you dared to heal, to grow, to stand in your power even when you felt forgotten. Like a diamond pressed under Earth's weight, you have been shaped into brilliance, and now the world will see it. Their reappearance is not a rescue mission. It is a recognition of the woman you have become. And as they step closer, you will face the sacred decision: do I open the door, or do I guard it? Either way, you will no longer be the same. Because the power is not in their hands anymore. It is in yours. Curiosity is burning in you right now, isn't it? You're asking, will they apologize? Will they confess what they never said? Will they finally tell me the truth I always deserved to hear? And the answer is yes, though not in the way you imagine. Their words will carry not just regret, but revelation. They will reveal how the years apart awakened them, how no other love measured up, how the silence became unbearable. And just when you expect a familiar script, heaven will tear it apart. Because this time, it will not be about empty promises. It will be about action, alignment, and proof that transformation has taken place. Seneca once wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." What you thought was an ending has only ever been a pause. But here is where expectation shatters. This return is not about repeating old cycles. If God allowed them back into your path, it is because they carry something you need for the season ahead: an apology that frees you, a truth that empowers you, or a partnership that finally honors who you are. It may not look like the fairy tale you once dreamed of. It will look like something greater: the fulfillment of divine justice, where every tear you shed becomes a seed for joy. Picture this: you're walking through a crowded street, unseen, your mind full of ordinary thoughts. Then suddenly, your phone vibrates with a message you never expected. Or a voice calls your name when you least anticipate it. This is how divine surprises come, suddenly, swiftly, beautifully. The love that still burns for you will not re-enter quietly. It will crash through the silence with urgency, because heaven has declared, now is the time. And when it happens, your breath will catch, your heart will race, and you will know beyond doubt, this is not coincidence. This is prophecy unfolding. Do you realize what this means for your life? It means that every silent night, every unanswered question, every prayer whispered into the void has been heard. Heaven was not ignoring you. It was aligning timing, preparing both hearts for a collision neither of you can escape. And when that moment comes, it will not simply feel like reunion. It will feel like prophecy fulfilled. You will look back and understand that what once broke you was actually bending you toward destiny, that what seemed like loss was preparation for a harvest of joy. But let's break the expectation here. This story is not about you becoming dependent on their return. It is about you discovering that you were never abandoned by love itself. You carried love within you all along, and now that love radiates so strongly, it pulls them back like gravity. When they return, it is not because you were weak or waiting helplessly. It is because your strength has become undeniable, your spirit irresistible. And the surprise they bring will not only affirm your worth, it will expand it. Picture the ocean waves. They retreat, but only to gather strength before returning with greater force. That is what this season is. Their absence was a retreat, not a disappearance. And now, like the tide, they are returning, stronger, more intentional, carrying truths they could never speak before. And you will hear words you never expected, words that carry not just longing but reverence, a recognition of the woman who stood, survived, and flourished in their absence. And in that moment, the power dynamic shifts. You no longer wonder if you are enough. They know you are more than enough. Joe Dispenza reminds us that the past does not dictate the future unless we live it again and again in our minds. This is your invitation to release the weight of old memories and make room for what is new. Do not imagine this return as a replay of what hurt you. It is a rebirth, a new creation, orchestrated by divine intelligence. The person who comes back will not mirror the one who left. They have changed, and so have you. And if you allow it, the encounter will not just heal your heart, it will rewrite your destiny. Let me ask you something. What if the love you thought lost was never really gone, but simply hidden, waiting for a divine hour? What if this surprise is not about revisiting pain, but about stepping into a joy so unexpected it feels almost impossible? The truth is, heaven loves to surprise us when we least anticipate it. And right now, your spirit is standing at the threshold of such a surprise. Can you feel it? That quiet stirring, that pull of curiosity, that sudden hope rising in you. It is confirmation that what I am speaking is alive, moving, and unfolding in your very life. There will be a moment when you question if you're ready to face this return. Your heart may tremble, wondering if old wounds will reopen. But hear me clearly, this is not about wounds, it is about scars that now carry strength. What once broke you has now built you. And when their voice reaches you again, you will feel something unexpected. Not fear, not doubt, but a deep holy calm, as if heaven itself whispers, "You are safe. This is for you." And in that calm, you will see that this encounter was never meant to harm you. It was always meant to reveal your resilience. Let me break another expectation. This is not about romance as the world defines it. It is about divine alignment. Whether this person returns to love you openly, or to deliver the words that free you forever, their presence will be an answer to prayers you thought God ignored. And here is the truth. Sometimes the greatest surprise is not that they love you, but that their return unlocks the woman you have always been. They may bring roses, or they may bring an apology, but the real gift is your liberation. Imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror. For years, you have seen yourself through the lens of loss, of not being chosen, of questions that haunted you. But now, as this chapter unfolds, you will look into that mirror and see a different reflection, a woman chosen, valued, radiant, whole. Their return will not define your worth, it will reflect it. And in that moment, you will realize, you never needed closure, because you were never truly closed off from love. You were simply being prepared to receive it on another level. Brené Brown teaches that vulnerability is not weakness, but courage. And this encounter will call forth courage in you. Courage to feel again. Courage to forgive without fear. Courage to stand tall even if you decide not to let them back in. Because here is the twist. They return, yes. They still love you, yes. But the choice is yours. You are no longer a prisoner of the past. You hold the key, and that key opens more than a door to them. It opens the door to your own freedom, healing, and future. And perhaps this is the greatest surprise of all. What you longed for may not come exactly as you imagined, but it will come better. It will come wrapped in divine timing, in justice that only heaven could write, in love that has matured through fire. And as you stand at that threshold, you will feel an overwhelming sense of destiny. You will understand that the years of silence were not wasted, they were invested. And now, the return, the love, the revelation will not just change your relationship status. It will change your entire life story. Can you sense it? The shift in the atmosphere around your life, as if something long delayed is now accelerating toward you. This is how divine surprises work. They arrive not when you're chasing them, but when you finally learn to walk in peace. That peace has become magnetic, drawing back the one who could never forget you. They may try to explain it with logic, but the truth is greater than logic. It is spiritual. The same God who knows the number of stars in the sky has stirred their soul, awakening the love they thought had faded. And soon, you will see with your own eyes what your heart has always known. Love never left. But let me disrupt your expectation again. This is not a fairy tale ending where someone completes you. No, this is a holy revelation that you are always complete. Their return is not to fix your brokenness, it is to witness your wholeness. They will stand before you and realize that the woman they once knew is gone, and in her place stands someone radiant, unshakable, and anchored in divine strength. And that realization will humble them. It will compel them to speak words they once buried, to admit truths they once denied. And in their eyes, you will see the reflection of your own healing. Imagine it for a moment, the sound of their voice reaching you after so long, carrying both trembling and reverence. They will not come casually. They will come carrying weight, because love that survives storms is not light. It is heavy, sacred, undeniable. And when they speak, it will not just be about feelings. It will be about destiny, about the inexplicable pull that would not let them rest until they found you again. And you will feel it, the certainty that this is not just about two people, but about a story written by divine hands. The Bible tells us that what God joins together, let no one separate. And sometimes separation itself is the preparation for reunion. You thought the silence was abandonment, but it was actually protection, shielding you until both of you could stand as whole. What is coming now will not look like fragments forced together. It will look like a tapestry, threads once scattered now woven into beauty. And in that moment, you will finally understand, the delays were not denials. They were divine strategy. But I must warn you, do not expect this return to follow the script in your mind. It will be greater, but also different. They may not say the words in the order you imagined. They may not appear in the exact moment you fantasized. But what they bring will be real, undeniable, and drenched in divine timing. And as you stand in that surprise, you will feel your soul exhale, as if years of waiting collapse into a single moment of clarity. This is not chance. This is not random. This is love, reborn through divine design. Have you ever realized how often people carry invisible chains without even noticing? Chains of beliefs that aren't truly theirs, but imposed by a society that insists on dictating what you can or cannot achieve. Today I tell you, those chains can be broken. And the key is not outside, it is within you. The very moment you understand that you were born for something greater, for an irreversible transformation, is the moment the old world collapses before your eyes and a new horizon rises, ready to be inhabited by you. But pay attention, this awakening is not for the weak. It demands courage, decision, and faith. What if I told you that your greatest victory will not come from the strength of your hands, but from the clarity of your mind and the firmness of your heart? Picture yourself living a life where the fears that once imprisoned you have no power, where the doors that seemed locked swing open before you as if they had been waiting only for your touch. This is the promise, the total change that begins within and explodes outward. Now pause and reflect. How many times did you believe it was the end, when in truth it was only the beginning? How many tears did you shed thinking you were defeated, when in fact you were being prepared? Nothing you lived was in vain. Every fall was a rehearsal for your greatest triumph. And today, the difference is that you are ready. Today, what once seemed impossible becomes inevitable, because life does not negotiate with those who truly decide. You no longer need to ask permission to be happy. You no longer need to apologize for wanting more, dreaming bigger, or desiring greater things. It is written, ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. Now is the time to knock without fear, because the door of the impossible is about to open before you. What was once only a dream will become your new reality. That is the promise, and it stands before you now. And when that moment arrives, and it will arrive, you will look back and realize that everything was part of a greater plan. A plan that was never against you, but always for you. A plan that was shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the stage you are about to step into. Tomorrow will not be just another day. Tomorrow will be the mark of your transformation, the birth of a new version of yourself, stronger, freer, brighter. This is the calling. It is not a coincidence that you are hearing this now. Nothing happens by chance. The universe, God, life, all have aligned to awaken you. Fear no longer has authority over you. The past no longer dictates your destiny. Today is the day you rise with a new strength, the strength of those who understand they were born to win. And no one, absolutely no one, can stop what has already been released over your life. So hold this message deep within your heart. The transformation has already begun. Life will never be the same. A new cycle unfolds, and you are the protagonist of this story. From this moment on, every step will be guided, every choice will be enlightened, and every victory will be rewarded. The impossible no longer exists for you. Welcome to your new reality. Welcome to the future that has already begun. Now, if you have received this message in your heart and feel that it resonated deeply with you, please confirm the receipt of this divine energy by leaving the number 333 in the comments below. This number symbolizes the constant presence of the angels around you, and by confirming it, you will be signaling your openness to continue this journey of transformation. Also, if you are not yet part of our community, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. This way, you will be up to date with all the upcoming messages from the angels that we will bring especially for you. Don't miss the next video, where we will bring more inspiration, love, and divine wisdom to guide your path. May the peace and light of the angels be with you every step of your journey. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. Until the next video, and may the angels continue to bless your life with love and light.